Hey besties, it's Friday and it's a special edition of Friday's Favorite. Today, y'all, some best tea. Yes. So got a little situation we want to discuss with you all, our besties and our friends out there. Irene and I, y'all know we love us some TikTok, and we can be on TikTok all day. Like if you find that certain topic and you see video after video after video, yeah, you can go down a rabbit hole quickly. So we stumbled upon this video in regards to secret haters. Now, you know, the bestie advice is about all things relationships.
Yes.
So we want to know about relationships and friendships and what you all think and what other people think and what other people are going through. So we came upon this topic of secret haters, and we want to talk about it with you all. So the video that we ran across, this young lady, she was just basically saying that she had a secret hater in her life. And it seems like when it comes to secret haters are people who are portraying to be your friends.
Right.
However, they secretly hate you. Whether they're jealous of you, they want to be like you, or they just can't stand you. Whatever the case may be. And they're also not easy to detect because there's so much trying to be your friend that you might not be able to spot them out right away. But the situation that she brought up, she was basically saying that her friend had invited her to a party, and she also invited another girl to the party that she knows for a fact does not like her. So, just using Irene and I as an example, I invite Irene to a party, and then I invite Brenda to the party. I know Brenda can't stand Irene, but I invite her to the party, but Irene and I are supposed to be friends. So basically, this girl is saying that why would you invite Brenda to the party knowing that Brenda cannot stand me? And when she approached her, she basically said, oh, because I didn't really think it was a big deal. Girl, you didn't think it was a big deal? So let's talk about these secret haters. Let's talk about these secret friends. Irene, like, seriously, if how would you feel if I know for a fact that Brenda doesn't like you?
Right.
And I invite her to my party, and I invited you to as well. How would you feel about that? Knowing that Brenda can't stand you.
Oh yeah, I would be livid. I would be like, she know. I wouldn't step my foot across the threshold if I knew Brenda would be here, right?
Yes.
So I would question that motive. You know, I would definitely question that motive. Like, why would you do that? Were you trying to see us get into it?
Right.
Did you want to see me uncomfortable? Like, what motive that you have? So that, this secret friend, like the friend that secretly hates you, I've experienced this.
Wow.
So this is
Not
a
with me,
really,
though, right?
oh my God, no. I've experienced this. This is really when let me say this. I was friends with someone that I really thought had my best interest at heart. But God is God. So this particular young lady, God did use her to teach me several lessons, but the best thing she could have ever done was introduce me to my husband. So she actually introduced me to my husband. So I thank her for that. And I hold no ill will. But the thing with the secret haters is that it's always very subtle. Like you don't, and sometimes they might gaslight you to the point to make you think that it's you or you've done something. You have to be careful because these people can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Because once I realized, like, the mask came off and I realized who she really was, her exact words to me was she didn't expect my relationship with Mitchell to get to where it was, like proposing, marrying. She just wanted Mitchell to use me, abuse me, and discard me. That was her plan because she had, we were very young, early 20s. I met Mitchell when I was 21. And he was in the Navy. So, he wasn't looking for no girlfriend, right? So he dated a lot of different girls. Yeah. And she was around him and she saw, like, how he could be with women. Yeah. And that's what she secretly wanted, for me to be heartbroken, right? And for me to be, to look stupid, right? And so it was a hard pill to swallow, like someone that you thought really liked you and cared about you. And, you know, I thought that she was like my ride or die. And, no, she wanted to see me die and be hurt. And so I had to realize she really didn't take a mask off. If I had to sit down and think about it, there was so many clues along the way, like things that she said to me, things that she did to me. I just thank God that he took the blinders off because I couldn't see it. And that is a scary situation to be in. There were so many times where she tried to set me up. You know, God didn't allow it to happen. And so you definitely have to be careful when they say pay attention to who claps when you're in the, you know, who claps for your good news, or pay attention to how people respond to you. Kiran's scenario, pay attention when they invite your haters around, because she actually did something like that, like, you know, put me in an awkward situation. She taught me a lifelong lesson about friendship, but I'm just grateful that something good did come out of it. But that can be a scary thing if you don't have the spirit of discernment, because, you know, I've heard stories on the internet about people getting killed by people they thought were their friends being lured in situations. I just watched a whole TikTok video where this girl was saying that her and her friends went to Dubai, or I think Dubai, and one of the friends there was a secret hater and was trying to sell her into sex trafficking. But the other friends didn't know, but one girl had arranged these sex traffickers to kidnap her on her birthday. But God, the owner of the Airbnb, said, oh, someone tripped the silent alarm, and he came to the house. And when he came to the house, he heard the friend, the secret hater, on the phone planning this. So he stayed after the other girls left, and he said, don't get in that car because they sent a car to come and get her. He told, don't get in that car. And he told her everything that happened. He said, don't even go to that dinner. And so these kind of things can be true. This is why Kiran and I are doing this, you know, our podcast, our brand is all about relationships, because, you know, we want you to have good, healthy friendships. And we want you to be able to weed out people that don't mean you good, because it could mean your life, you know? And so that was my situation. That secret hater friend is true. They're not your friend. They're your enemy. And I know Kiran, I don't believe in frenemies at all. I've heard that word thrown around. You either for me or you're against me.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of where I feel.
No, that's true. And it's funny that you said that, because one of the things the young lady said on her TikTok was that now she has to test all her friends. And I'm thinking, I'm too old for that. I'm praying and I'm asking God, okay, God, is this a person that I need to connect with? Show me the red flags up front. As you all that follow us, we know y'all watching us on YouTube. One of our guests that we had one there was basically saying, when it comes to the red flag, don't wait until it gets red. When it gets pink, you know, like it's a white flag, and then if you wash like your white shirt with your red, you know, it's like a little hint of pink. Back out when it's a hint of pink, not when it's bright red. Like, no, don't even let it get that far.
That's cool.
And that's the thing. It's like, once you see the signs, take a step back. Pray, ask God, ask questions. Ask her some questions. Ask him some questions. Don't keep moving forward like, oh, well, maybe it was just me. It was you. It was you that got the sign. Now listen to yourself. So, like, I'm not for the testing people. I need to test to see where you are. I'm too old for
If I gotta test you, no.
That's my thing.
No, dead stop.
That's my thing. If you have to go through all of that. So, y'all out there, secret haters, do y'all have any in your lives? If y'all do, get rid of them ASAP. But even some questionable situations, some questionable characteristics that the person may have, take a step back, evaluate things, and then make a decision. Like, should I really continue to be friends with this person? Don't get caught up unless you just absolutely cannot And right now, with us having this conversation, we are making you well aware.
Yes.
We are making you well aware. So let us know, about these secret haters. If you all have experienced this in relationships that you all may have had in the past, let us know in the comments below, y'all. And also let us know about more topics that you want us to talk about on this good bestie. We love y'all, and you all have an awesome, awesome Friday. Bye, y'all.